What's good, YouTube? Here, and welcome to another video. I had a very long break. I know some of y'all probably were wondering where I was at, but man, I lost a whole lot of motivation to be on YouTube. I'm gonna be so real, but I'm back, and I'm here to debunk, I'm here to scale, and I'm here to have some fun. But without further ado, let's get into this topic. Today, in this video, I will be proving that Goku is Outerversal. And I know, crazy statement. Y'all probably wondering, like, Goku Outerversal? Quit playing with me, bruh. But I'm telling you, the amount of evidence is a lot more than you could probably think of. Now, I will say, this video is gonna be about Outerversal Goku. And I know, that's crazy. But I'm telling you, we're gonna back it up with evidence, we're gonna back it up with feats, and we're gonna back it up with statements. All those correlated together is gonna make a lot more sense. This scale is still in the works. I want to make sure that that's clear, and there may be some things that I missed, and there may be some things that could be improved on. But if you see that, let me know in the comments respectfully below, and I will for sure get to your comment. I will try to cram in some arguments that I hear against Outerversal Dragon Ball, so I want to make sure that I address those claims as well. But to start, we have to actually understand how the cosmology works in the first place. So, getting into the map itself. So as you can see on the screen, this is the entire layout of the macrocosm of Universe 7. You got the base universe, which is where Earth, Namek, all those planets are. And then you have Hell, which is above the universe. And then you have Heaven, which is also above the universe, visually at least. But you have to understand that this map itself is not showing that these dimensions transcend the living universe as in they're physically above. It's actually quite the opposite. Toriyama has it this way for simplicity, so us, the reader, can understand how the cosmology works, as shown in this screenshot right here. I showed this screenshot specifically because a lot of people try to make the claim that these dimensions aren't truly transcendent above the living universe, but that's simply not true, mainly based on the fact, or actually two facts, that number one, this is just a physical model so we can interpret how the cosmology works. And number two, as seen in this scan right here, it is shown that the universe and Otherworld, completely separate space-times, but also the fact that Otherworld transcends the living world itself. They're not a part of the same spatio-temporal axes. Now, some people like to get really cheeky with the translation and try to say that the scan is merely saying that Otherworld is simply above the living universe, but that's simply not true, as shown right here. So you can see that I did translate this. Now, some people do like to argue the fact that Snake Way has distance, as it was stated to be 1 million kilometers, but that doesn't contradict Otherworld not having space or time. Let's get the obvious out the way. Looking at this scan, Goku implies that Otherworld doesn't have time, while Earth, which is in the living universe, does have time. Otherworld is also stated to be a spiritual plane of existence, meaning that you can't apply physics to something that is inherently non-physical. Some people also use the fact that King Kai's planet has gravity, and gravity needs space-time to exist. Therefore, Otherworld has space-time and therefore cannot be a spatial or a temporal. The problem with this reasoning is that under normal physical circumstances, a planet of its size should not be able to have 10 times gravity, which is why I go back to the fact that Otherworld is a spiritual plane of existence. Therefore, it is not subject to physics at all. It is just stated over many times that Otherworld is not a physical plane of existence, and it does not contain time. It's stated so much that I find it really confusing how people can really argue against that, other than some things that may be contradictory, but at the same time, those things that may be contradictory, they can be explained by the fact that Otherworld, again, isn't a physical place. It is a spiritual plane of existence, and therefore things that operate on a spiritual level cannot be given physical qualities. Now you may be wondering, where does Goku scaling come in with all this? And of course, I have to point your attention to Battle of Gods. Now, what did they do in Battle of Gods? Well, of course, that's the infamous fight where Goku and Beerus clashing threatened the entire macrocosm of Universe 7. And naturally, if you are able to destroy or affect a place that exists beyond dimensionality and it transcends the concepts of time, then that would inherently be an outerversal feat. Now, some people may argue that Beerus was putting in most of the work, which I find that incredibly incoherent, just because we can visually see that Goku is matching Beerus blow for blow. So it doesn't make sense that Beerus would be contributing most of that energy, because if he was, then he would be actively pushing Goku's fist back, and Goku would have a really hard time matching Beerus blow for blow. So that's why I really think that people who try to use this argument, they more so have the agenda that Goku isn't universal at all, which a view like that I would believe to be pretty incoherent. Now, if you do believe that Goku scales under universal, then I don't know what to tell you. Argue with your mom or something. There are more things that I could go over. I didn't intend this video to be so long, but I do understand that when you discuss outerversal topics, specifically outerversal Dragon Ball, there are many things to consider. There are many things to research. And like I said earlier, there are things that I may not have seen, or some things that I may have missed. So I do ask you, the viewer, to take my words how you will, but also understand that there is some adjustments that can be made to my scale. That'll be pretty much it for today's video though. I will upload a part 2 because this video is largely incomplete, because there is more evidence to go over. But other than that, I hope that all of you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe some of you learned a few things. And again, if you disagree, feel free to talk to me in the comments. I got my Discord in my post. You can go to that and you can discuss that topic with me. And I'll just be completely ignoring anybody who can't address me in a formal and respectful manner. I really don't be doing the disrespect. And I look forward to making more videos in the future for you guys to watch and enjoy. I hope you guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.